Welcome back into Waseca, Minnesota, guys. We're about to get our harvest on, and I've got a few tricks up my sleeve this year. We're gonna be maximizing some profits. Last year we kind of failed. This year, guys, I've got a plan to make us some extra cash. Let's get our harvest on. Now, of course, I've tried to optimize our moisture levels in this canola field. I've been trying my best to do it, and I've failed miserably. As you can see, we're still well above what we should be at. It doesn't matter. The weather's turning, and I need to get into this field regardless, because it's just going to get worse. So, we're diving in right now. We got the old Ford ready to go. The 642. We're ready to rock. Let's get going. Now, this old combine, like I said, is the second harvest we've used it on, but Grandpa's old farm, his old combine, it's done pretty well in its years. It's done us pretty well, actually. The last harvest wasn't terrible in this. I was hoping to maybe get some upgrades for it over the last little bit, but alas, here we are still using the old Ford. I cleaned her all up. She looks shiny and new, doesn't it? Looks great. All right, we're gonna get into this. This is a little over, what, 10 acres, 12 acres, I believe it is, this field here. This is the only field I got to do today. So I've got to find some ways in order to maximize the old harvest on this. We got to find ways to make more. And I think the best way, guys, one of the easy ways would be to bale the canola straw. How about we try and sell some canola straw, make us a little bit of extra cash? Like I said, we tried to make that $500,000 last year, and we were so close, and yet we failed. This year, we'll find some new ways to get it. Now, on top of all that, I'm just looking at our yield right now. We were getting, I believe it was averaging around six tons per hectare. And I mean, we're well over that right now. That's a good sign. That's a super good sign. I'm actually kind of surprised it's that high. So, I mean, what, another third more yield off this? But another, possibly? Like we had, what, 30,000 liters, I think is what we pulled off this field last year. What can we do this year? Can I get 40? 40 maybe? I'd be happy with 40. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. See, climbing the hill even, we're still able to hold a decent, more than enough power to climb up this hill. Didn't lose too much I was just looking over on the side there. We did lose a little bit from hail we had. Looks like we've got more weather coming in. That's why I'm kind of in a rush to get this field off right now. Yeah, we don't need more moisture on this field. So the faster I can get this off today, before any more moisture and hail comes in and wrecks our field, adds more moisture to it, the better off I think it's going to be for us. It's not going to dry out in time. It doesn't matter right now. I have not been dealing with adding any moisture to this field. We haven't been doing any irrigation, and it's still ridiculously high. So regardless of which, I'm pretty happy with this. I mean, we're above 7 again for tons per hectare here. I mean, the lowest I've seen is 6. So let me get through the rest of this. Looks like we've got our one headland done. I think that's enough for now. Yeah, let's go dump this into the truck, and we'll go take this over to the silo right away. Just push this on back. Yeah, we could just kind of back this in right here, I think. Yeah, that'll work fine. We can just back it in. Look at all the straw we're going to be able to get, guys. This is great. Okay, let's go get the truck. Right over there. And back it on in. Nice and easy. Don't back into the combine. Excellent. All right. So, first load, it's not a full load, but it's still it's one headland, so that's more than we got last time. I'm happy with that. Let's go put this in the silo. And this should, like I said, this is going to be relatively easy for us today. We don't have to deal with the sunflower. We don't have the new field. We're still a couple months away from harvesting the sunflowers. So this is just kind of, it's almost like an entry-level harvest for us. Get us started back into the harvest again. Super simple. As long as we can beat this weather, we'll be happy. We got to move this auger first, though, of course. Let's get this out of the way. There we go. All set up. And back this on in. All right. I think we've got it all set up, guys. We're good. Silo should be empty now. Both our silos are completely empty from last year. Now it's all just making some profit. So speaking of which, let me show you something. Look what we found in the old barn that might be the cheapest way ever for me to do some baling. Now, we got some money this year where last year we didn't. So this year I'm probably going to get some help with baling and harvesting. And this will be one of the jobs. I mean, let's be honest, guys. I don't want to be the one to do all this, but you know what? I'll give the good old college try here to start with. If I can just kind of stick some straw into this, and we'll see how we go. We'll see how we make do. All right, got my pitchfork, and now all I got to do is start shoveling the straw into this this contraption. This is a baler, I guess, technically. Let's see if we can just stuff this thing full. There we go. Yeah, that's all right. It's doing its thing. All the canola straw. Perfect. All right. You know what? I mean, should be able to get some bales. I'll just have to pack it all in here in just a second. Get to the end. Let's go to the far side here and just kind of push this down, pack it all in, and kick this bale out. Perfect. All right, there's our first bale. Oh boy, I'm gonna get a workout doing this today. You know what? That's why I don't see myself doing this whole thing. I'll do a few bales. We'll do a few bales just to make sure everything works all right. I mean, I don't. Yep. That's. Oh, it's so good that we can afford to actually buy or hire people now to do this for us. I'm glad I'm not going to do this whole thing, but I mean, it does work. So we've got Gertie out in the combine. We'll get Matilda out here to pack some straw, I guess, and turn it into some bales for us. It's gonna be a long day for her. I feel a little bit bad, but at the same time, I mean, there could be worse things. She's gonna get paid for it. Still, man. All right, let's we'll get her going on that, and I'm just gonna move all these bales out of the way so I don't have Gertie driving into them. I'll just kind of stick them on the side of the field. Let me get these out of the way. There's one. I got like 3 bales. All right, we've got Gertie going up in the combine. I got Matilda now on the baler. She's gonna handle the baling for us. Look at her go over there. Yeah, that's great. That's perfect. It's gonna be a long day for poor Matilda today. I feel a little bit bad. Anyways, we'll empty out Gertie here in a second. She's got to be starting to get a little bit full, but oh boy, I really hope, guys, I really hope that Matilda doesn't get run over by this combine. That's my bigger concern. I should be worried about here. There's not a lot of health and safety practices happening. OH&S could have my behind here if they came out here, I think, with some of the practices we've been doing. But you know what? With a small farm still, we gotta get things under control slowly. We gotta make some money before we can start to really worry too much about OH&S, I guess. I'm impressed. Look at these bales that are coming down here. She is doing a fantastic job. I really can't speak highly enough about her. That's actually kind of amazing. Now, like I said, pretty much a free baler for us. I mean, I did some work to get it so that everything was working again, at least, so that it could be used. I mean, it was pretty rough shape, I guess, originally sitting in the barn for all those years. But hey, you know what? For a baler that we didn't have to really buy, that's a pretty good deal. I mean, it's little baby bales. We're gonna have to load these up still, but that's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, guys, it could be a lot worse. We could have spent $100,000 on a baler, which I don't have. So hopefully this makes us some decent money. I'm really curious to see what kind of cash we make from all these little bales. Look at her go. She's just trucking around. She's already got the first headland done. I'm impressed. Totally impressed. This is great. Yeah, go on, come on, Matilda, get going. Oh, huh. You don't look like Matilda at all anymore. Interesting. All right. I guess. Hey man, I don't judge people's names. Anyways, good job. You're doing a fantastic job. Let me move these bales out of the way. There we go. Looking great. Looking fantastic. I hope Gertie doesn't get stuck on these bales. All right, she is pretty much full, I think. We're gonna unload right now. Yeah, there's enough in there. It's not. She's got another couple passes she can make, but she's at the full size of the field now. So we'll take whatever she's got, and we'll drop this off the silo and make sure she doesn't run into those little bales, because that's the only real thing that could cause us problems, of course, if the combine runs into one of those little bales and gets kind of jammed up. I mean, there's a lot of little bales out here, guys. We've already gotten, I think, 75 or something along those lines is what I heard. I think it's 75 when I checked. That ain't bad. And there's still lots more going to be coming out of this. Like, what's the final count going to be? We have like 300, maybe 300 bales, maybe more. That's a ton of baby bales. I have no idea what these are going to be worth. I mean, it's only straw, so I'm not holding my breath, but this is kind of incredible, actually. All right, another pass. Looks like we're keeping up. Done 3 drops so far, 3, and I think we've actually already got 30,000 liters of canola in the silo. We'll have to take a look once we get her all done here to see what we got. Like I said, 30,000 what we got last year. Our yield has been substantially higher so far this year. So hopefully we can, make it. I'm hoping for like a third more third more of the canola. So from 30, if I can make 40,000 liters of canola, maybe 45, that would be actually not too bad. That'll definitely push us up. And plus, of course, all those baby bales, that straw, the straw we've getting right now as well. I mean, between those two things, that really could be a game changer as far as our finances. Okay, it's not going to change that much, but it's still going to be actually pretty good for the farm. We'll make some decent money this fall, this winter. All right, so one more load. I think we'll still have to make one more trip, of course, in. They still got a couple more passes left to make there, but yeah, another load going into our silo. Excellent. Going into the bin. I love it. All right, let's go. You know what? We should take a look and see roughly how much we have inside this thing. I mean, just a quick estimate. There we go. 40,000 liters already. Okay, we still have some more still to dump in as well. Like, I've got whatever we had in the combine right here. We're gonna have to dump that in. So that's actually, like I said, that's over it's over a quarter more than we already have. Almost a third right now. I bet you it'll be a third more. That's actually not bad considering, I mean, the little tweaks we made to this field over the last year. It's looking pretty good. And then, of course, do we need to talk about these bales yet? Again, guys, Matilda has been killing it out here. She's gonna have a sore back tomorrow. Holy, look at the amount of bales she's put out. This is crazy. All right, let's last load going into the silo. We'll see exactly what we got here. Let's go take a look as we dump this all in. It's going to be a decent amount. 45,000 maybe? Is that going to be right? Oh yeah, about 46,000 liters of canola. Now all that's left to do, guys, is to oh boy, I never thought this part through. Yeah, I didn't think this part through. Whose idea was it to do all these baby bales? I'm gonna have to hire someone to pick these up for me as well. This is gonna take me for freaking ever. All right, so I've got a bunch of bales on the trailer. I threw a bunch in the back of the dump truck here. I think we're gonna switch out right away. I'm gonna go unload the trailer, and then we'll use the pickup truck because it'll be a little bit easier. Yeah, it's a little bit easier to maneuver the pickup truck, and I know I could put more bales in the box of the dump truck, but unloading that is a huge pain in the keister. I mean, I can just get all these bales, throw them into the shed here. That's actually one of the problems I'm running into now, is I had to use my shed for bale storage, so all my equipment now is all in the way. Let's clean some of this stuff out of here. She's finished up baling, guys. 375 bales is what we pulled off of this field. 375 baby bales with this contraption, this old school baler. This is ridiculous. That's a lot of work in one day. Good for her. I'm impressed. So I'm gonna leave this here. We got a bunch of bales still left to clean up. The old baler, guys, not bad. I mean, it did what it needed to do. Cool. Last load of bales. We've got all 375 bales picked up. I think I got them all. I'm gonna have to go check the end rows around the edges here to see if there's any bales hidden in the grass. But 375 bales. That's a pretty successful day. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today. We're all unloaded. We'll take care of the sunflower seeds next time I see you guys. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're looking for that baler. I found that one over on the Mod Network. Go check it out over there. Thanks for watching today, guys. Of course, if you're new around the channel, don't forget to go down the bottom, hit that big subscribe button so you don't miss out on any new farm content, Farm Sim 25 content, I should say. And if you're watching on day of release, happy Father's Day, guys. Anyways, guys, this is Klutch from Waseca County, Minnesota. Over and out.